Hi guys, welcome back to my graduation series, and today we will be doing the pants that is on my mood board. Let me pop it up. So I'm going to see today whether I'm able to do that folded hem edge that's like on my mood board. We'll see on how big the pants are, because if they are dragging on the floor, I'm definitely going to be able to hem it up. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be very chilled, and I hope it turns out how it's supposed to be. Fingers crossed. Let's hope you guys enjoy this series, and we'll get started. I have never in my life sewn a pleat before, which is diabolical since I'm a fashion student, but this is my first time sewing a pleat and I'm scared. So we've got two pleat lines, which apparently we fold in half together and then sew down this long line that's coming down here. I'm very scared to do this, very scared. So we'll see how this goes. Anyone doesn't know what a pleat is? A pleat is a hole. So what you're supposed to do is that you match these two blue lines together like that. I'll pin it down so you can see, and then we're going to sew along this blue edge until that dot. Yeah. So that's basically what it creates when you sew it down. This sort of V hole. Ew. Told you it was a hole. This is where my pleat is. It's easier to see on this side, and we're just gonna sew vertically to the end there, and then once it is sewn down, we're gonna sew vertically along this line so the pleat stays in place and it's not flapping around. Pleats are done, and now we're just gonna do the inseam of the crotch. It's really simple. Right sides together, and we're going to pin down this slope, and then we're going to sew it. And that's the front done. Just the crotch seam has been sewn, but there are the lovely pleats. They're actually not very difficult to sew. This is what the inside of the pants will look like. These are so long, and I mean I'm very tall. I've got long legs, but these are very long, so there is a very big possibility that I can do my beautiful rolled edge hem. Let's move on to the back pattern and get those dots done. Guess what, guys? We're at the exact same point in time where what do we have to do? Do the crotch. So I've done my dots on both the front and the back borders. I've put them right sides together, and we are going to pin the crotch line. It's looking good, and I hope this fits me. Anyway, let's pin this, sew it. I'm not going to show you guys, you've seen it before. Pin it, sew it, and then we'll investigate the next step. The back is done. I'll give you a little haul. This is what the inside of the pants look like, and this is what the front looks like. We are going to place these right sides together and sew along this long side seam on both sides. The other side does have a zip. I am not going to add a zip in the sample. I will just pin it. But I'm just going to stop sewing here, and then we'll see, because I don't want to put a zip in and then it doesn't fit, and then I have to unpick the zip and redo side seams or whatnot. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go. So I got a bit distracted watching Netflix while I was sewing, and I actually sewed, I didn't leave a hole for the zip, or the side seam open for the zip. So you know what, that's okay. That's quite okay. I'm gonna put these on and see how it looks. So this is what it looks like. I did indeed have to unpick the side of the pants because I've got too big of a bum. Sorry, it might look a bit strange, but this is what it's sort of looking like. Extremely high-waisted. Here are my ribs. Definitely is very high-waisted. Yeah, the zip here is definitely gonna cinch it in more. I am a bit worried with the waist of these pants. They are a bit loose, but that's also could get a bit better once I've done the waistband and there's an actual zip. Now we're just going to do our inseam. There's the one crotch. And here is the other side of the crotch that we're going to pin together and then sew. So that's what we will be doing now. I know some people are gonna say it's giving asterisks and obliques. I know someone is gonna comment that somewhere that I look, because of how high this is, that is giving asterisks and obliques. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going for that look. But these are extremely high-waisted. Like my rib cage is here. That's the end of my rib cage. And I think it looks quite nice. It looks a bit dodgy because I don't have a zip and I'm holding it like this. And the hem is, yeah, it's very big at the bottom, which I think I will be able to do my double rolled hem, but it's nice and flowy. The zipper is not 18 centimeters. I think it might be 30. As you can clearly see, that's the mark where it's supposed to end, where my thumb is, but it's clearly a lot longer than that. So I'm gonna put the zip in and then we're going to do our waistband. And then we're gonna see how this looks, because at this moment I'm very scared in terms of my waist size. I'm still scared about that. My waist is just too skinny, I guess. I have sewn the zip in. As you can clearly see, there is a big tail here because I'm not using this part, but from the right side of the fabric, we see a lovely, perfectly sewn zip. So we've got our front and back, and we're going to put them together like this, and we're going to sew along these two seams. Okay, she can stay there. I'm very confused on how to attach this waistband. I'm trying to read instructions really well. It's not going well. So, wait, let me just have a little brain think. Wait. So we have right sides together, because there's the side seam of our waistband. And we're gonna sew along this edge, and then once it's sewn, we turn it inside out, and that should fix the solution that I'm trying to deal with. Guys, she's done and she fits beautifully. I don't know how she fits from the back. Hopefully it looks good from the back. I'm scared it's giving me a little bit of a camel toe action, but it could also be very dependent on these pleat placements, because the pleats sort of pull towards the crotch, which isn't great. I might have to make them a bit longer, the pleats, or I can make them a bit shorter. So this is how much I've hemmed upwards, and I'm just gonna sew along the side seams. I'm not gonna hem this. I'm just gonna sew along the side seams of this, and then yeah, that will pretty much be it for these pants, and then we can try it on with some heels I have to see how they look. Overall, I think this project went very well. It's starting to wrinkle a bit on the top because obviously I've been sweating and I haven't ironed it. But thanks guys for watching this video. If you liked these pants, let me know in the comments. If you got something silly to say, you can say something silly. I will always reply to them. And yeah, thank you for watching. Next week I'm gonna get started with my top for the set. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.